Welcome back to Svelto Performance. I know it's been a while since we've made a video on the GTV commission build, but this is the video for the GTV commission build. We're back on this car, super excited. Today we're working on the transmission tunnel. This is going to be our last step before we send it over to our body shop to start working on getting it prepared to get painted. So we're getting closer step by step. Worked yesterday evening on the transmission tunnel, so I'm going to show you what we've done. We'll show you what we're about to get completed today in this video and allow you to kind of follow along with us. Super excited to get to this point where it's almost ready to get to the body shop. So why don't we get started? Let me show you what we've done, what we're going to do, and then let you follow along today just to see how much work we get done on this transmission tunnel. We're getting close, guys, getting close. All right, so here we go. Here is what is left of the transmission tunnel. Of course, you've seen this in other videos. Transmission is secured in there. We've got, as you can see here, we'll zoom in a little bit. We've got the CNC plate in for the transmission, so that's permanent. We'll come back out. And now what we've got to do is build the tunnel. Now we started doing that last night. Completely forgot to video it. Not too big of a deal, but I'll show it to you here in a few minutes. Let me show you exactly what we got to do. So we still got some of this insulation or heat barrier shield, sound barrier shield still on. So I've got to clean all that up, and then I've got to come out so many inches and get down to bare metal so that when we get ready to weld, we'll be able to adhere to metal. We're also gonna probably bring back to about right here as well. I'll strip all of this off as well. I'll get this even, get it cleaned up properly. That way, as we form the tunnel, we'll be able to bring it back here to weld on to the back part of the tunnel here, kind of where it tapers together. So let me show you what we've done so far with the tunnel. Let me get that put back on. We'll go over that for a few minutes, and then we'll start working on removing the rest of this insulation, sound barrier, heat shield stuff, this goo. We'll work on getting that removed. All right, so this is what we worked on yesterday on the tunnel. Now, of course, as you can see, you know, the back part of this transmission tunnel tapers back, so all this will be cut and formed and get very tight to the back part of this transmission tunnel. But as you can see, we've kind of made the bends here. We're very close. We're gonna cut it down just a little bit more to get it further down, but also give us plenty of room for the transmission not to touch it. We're gonna work on opening the hole a little bit more here for the gear shifter. But as you can see, we've got it pretty close or far down as we can get. We got just a little bit more room to maybe bring her down just a hair bit more, but we're getting very, very close. So we'll do, you know, of course, all the welding around, then it'll taper up to the top part here. Same thing on the other side. So, and of course, all this will be carpeted, and, you know, the dash will be in, so on and so forth. So still got a lot of work to do, but it is definitely a good start. Definitely. Let me walk on the other side. Let's see. So you can see that. So still got a lot of room to work. So the goal will be, once we get it to where we think we want it, then we'll put sheet metal screws in to get it up against the remainder of the tunnel, and then we'll start tack welding it in, and then of course the welding bead will go down. So we still got a little bit more room to work on it. I'm trying to get around this steering wheel here, but as you can see, I mean, it's pretty low to the ground. It's kind of where we want it. It's getting close. So next step now is start working on removing a lot of this insulation barrier stuff, heat shield, or this goo. So we're going to start working on that next. All right, I've got as much of this insulation mat down that I want back here, because we're really going to kind of tie in right around in here somewhere. So, of course, might not be a big deal. Just go ahead and get the rest of it out. We'll see. Anyway, so I've got all of it out, as you can see, kind of going around here. So everything's out. So next we're going to get the grinder. I'm just going to grind down all this paint, get everything to metal, come even further out, just to make sure that we got enough to adhere to when we start to weld. As you can see, everything's good. I'm also going to cut this back some here just to make it even, because it's not. So we'll work on that and go from there. Again, I might go ahead and just remove the rest of this. I'm just not sure yet. Or maybe at least, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll do it. Who knows? All right, so let me get the grinder. I'm going to start grinding down everything, getting all the paint off the metal and getting it straight down to metal here, so we can get ready to start the final forming of the transmission tunnel. And then we'll be able to get it tacked down, look at that, and then start, go ahead and get a primer on it to seal it up and do seam seal and all that, get it ready for the body shop. So, all right, let me work on grinding all this paint down and getting straight to metal, and then we'll catch right back up. All right, guys, we have got all the paint and that heat mat or whatever you want to call it, it is out. I also went through and just went ahead and pulled it off of back here all the way back to where the rear seats would be. But we've got everything kind of grinded down, and we are ready now to get the tunnel back in and finish up our final adjustments on those before we weld it. Let me walk over here. There we go, just so you can see on the passenger side, everything is exactly where we want it. Maybe get a little bit more down here, but you kind of get the picture. We've got her ready, just about ready to be welded down. So this was a lot of work, just tons and tons of time to get this down, but looks pretty good. Again, we got all of it off here, every bit of it. So we are ready for the next step, which is to get the tunnel back on, do our final adjustments, and get her welded. Hang tight. All right, completely forgot to film the fabrication part. The tunnel is pretty much done. We've got a lot of sheet metal screws in holding everything together. The goal was to take one sheet of metal and form it and do that and put it in and be done. But we really found out quickly that we have 1, 2, and 3 pieces. So we had to cut it up a little bit, which at the end of the day was better. We don't have, you know, the metal forming tools and all that. So we pretty much was doing everything by hand and blunt force. But here you go. So we first started and we cut this thing to about right here, as you can see. And let's see if I can get a little bit closer in. There we go. So about right here, we cut it, and then we formed it, as you can see. We'll come back a little bit. Let's get a little bit wider shot. We formed it, and then we started to put the sheet metal screws in to tack down to right here. Okay. Second piece is we made these smaller cuts to where we were able to put it in place and then use a hammer and form it. We got a little bit more to do, but it's very, very close. And then we cut the last piece. Well, this piece here goes all the way to the back right there. And we did the overlay here. This is the basically, if I can get back here, you can see it's basically the transition down to the back part of the tunnel itself. So I think we got a really good angle here. And again, these screws will come out, and we just got to tack some pieces together right now because I want to pull it all out in one piece. And then from there, we'll prep it and then get it welded in place. But the next step we'll have to do is first get the transmission out. So kind of the way it'll work is we'll lay it all in as one piece. We'll weld it, seam seal it, get it perfect, and then of course then the car goes to body shop to get painted again, work out any of the dings and stuff that might have. But yeah, so here's the tunnel in our T5 Tremec T5 transmission in place, mounted, everything's good. We're deciding if we're gonna keep the emergency brake here or do an electronic one. We haven't decided yet, so this we may end up covering up as well and weld down. But yeah, so I think it turned out very nicely. We still got to cut a little bit more here, and then we're going to build a box on top that everything will sit in. I really wanted to do a gated plate, but I don't think with this Tremec T5 transmission we're going to be able to do it. But we will build something that comes up. We'll have a different shift boot and all that, so it's going to sit lower anyway. And then we'll build something around it and then figure out the whole boot and how all that works. Just not exactly sure yet how we're going to do it. So that'll be the next step once we get the motor and the transmission back out of the car. So today we're going to wrap up the video. Then we're going to start working on removing the transmission, the motor. Those will be another video because we're going to get the motor cranked in our engine stand. So let's wrap this thing up. All right, so there you have it. From the beginning to the end, building a tunnel. Again, we got to weld it, build the plate that goes around the gear shifter. So we got to build that up a little bit. And then I think this tunnel's done, and then we can send the car off to the body shop to get finish all the body work done on it, and then move it over to our paint shop and get the car completely painted. We're gonna use a special color. It's a newer Alpha color, and we'll kind of show you that here soon. It's coming up, but just not there yet. I want to see it sprayed on a little bit just to make sure it's the color I want. So anyway, listen, I appreciate you coming along for building the transmission tunnel. Again, I think it went well. It was a lot easier than I thought it was would be, and we did not even have any kind of metal forming tools or anything. So we did all this by hand and hammers and so on and so forth. So please like and subscribe, ring the bell. Until the next video, God bless.